Hey, good morning, or afternoon, whatever time zone you're in. As we come in this Saturday morning to show y'all some strapping for Stormtrooper on my bench, Stormtrooper captain on her bench. Get to look at it through dual cameras today. Kind of walking her through the process of proper strapping for getting this stuff done. Usually what ends up happening is I do the majority of the primary builds, and we're sending it off to paint. She gets all the painting done and then sends it back to me for strapping. But it's time that more people than me learn how to strap appropriately, which she's probably not really doing, but she's doing it on her own and isn't listening to direction yet. Right. So I'm trying to see what you're doing over there as it is. And
Oh, this is like the mud trigger, right?
kind of, yeah. But
Well, at least for these.
the main goal here is you're not wasting materials. That's kind of the main goal. And make sure we have appropriate materials. She's working on some biceps. I'll bring some biceps over. Do not use scissors to cut this industrial stuff because it's going to gum up the scissors and have to clean up the alcohol. It's one of the reasons I use a knife. Here I'll be using to take some lighting and like white in the back closer to black. You're on the right track, but let me see what you got going on the inside that bicep. You see it from here. See. Is that the rough side?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to take one piece and cut it in half. Like this. So big key, dust and pressure surfaces. You don't have any kind of residue, paint, dust, anything of that nature. Biceps run this way. Flat piece on the inside. I think you're trying to cut the fit. Try to cut the fit. You don't have to cut the fit. All right, result.
Got
Right.
that one with bicep, and then I did.
Like one across the top, one down through the bicep. All right. As soon as you get that in place, make the straps go between the bicep and shoulder barrel. Have this leftover fuzzy. Double it over. Cut it. A little fluid on itself. Razor it. This is something I leave adjustable. At some point, when you get it to your final wear, I highly recommend you glue one of these down permanently on top of the Velcro, and then leave the other two. Clear it off my workbench over here, use everything. Hand guards don't really get anything special. Slot the Velcro, Velcro on the inside. And we send it off with a piece of sticky back, but the intention here is don't just put the sticky back on the ball. Same thing with the shoulder belts. Highly recommend getting some Surebonder fabric hot glue. Get that on the back of the adhesive, and then get that on the fabric that you're putting on. So that stuff's going to stay. It's going to stay pretty permanent. You want to sew it on, be my guest, but you're doing Velcro on and off, those threads are going to get more. I'm running a little different than she is. But in tandem, go with the cap of some people. I've already done the arms. My real challenge is getting the out. She doesn't really have to worry about the straps. Hopefully leave this in here for some posterity. So we have some good understanding of how to do neck buckles. Rough up the surface and set parachute buckle. Using those instead.
Huh?
You're using those calves instead. I got the thighs here. So I'll try to explain. Doing inset parachute buckle onto the inside. See that. Double over the nylon. And just kind of helps us tip it and glue together. Here's some space. Like the chest and back set. The helmet off. Gluing nylon together. So why super glue and accelerator is nylon? Plastic. Plastic goes together. Very secure metal. You get Velcro on the underside of the strap.
Not yet.
That's easy. Look upside down. That piece of fuzzy. Goes right on the rubber. Scuff up that area first, get the paint off. We're doing thigh armor, make up a leg suspension belt, like 1.5, 2-inch nylon. Inch and a half nylon. Go ahead and measure around the largest part of my waist and add a little bit.
Super glue for the rubber.
Yes. It will not stick unless we super glue it. Super glue on the back side, put it on, and then swirl. Next step is making your suspension straps. Measurements. Double it over. Add a decent amount of length. Two straps. One end. We're super gluing an end of nylon. We don't flash it at the ends. I want those exposed. So the nylon, that's the super glue soaks in the nylon. Real key here is when you're doing this overlap, try to make it as tight to the belt as possible. Sometimes you've got to get your straps up. You want to still be able to do it. Get asked all the time, oh, do you have a strapping kit or something like that? It's like, no, we don't have a strapping kit. Each suit gets straps individually. And all you need is Velcro, nylon, super glue, accelerator, components. Me, these are just basic shop items. See, you got giant holes sitting on my work. And this isn't the only way to strap armor. Plenty of other methods. It's the way we do it. It's the way that I've done it for many years. I've proven it. Do it on my own armor like this. Holds up. I've done it other ways. This has been the best for me. It was. Now, a basic leg suspension belt you wear underneath your armor when straps pop out and keep your sides on. All right, that's way too much Velcro. That's fine. You only have to put like square.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah, then line it all up, make sure it works. Got the clamps over there. Once you get it in place, clamp it up to the top. Lower. These go here. Keep going. There. Clamp that. You see, easy trick. Just take the. Feel the backing off. Sure it's not sticking out the edges. Easy way. So the Trump is using a white Velcro, it's a white stone. She finishes that up. So we move on to the tabs. It's got these tabs. Do you have any brown belts?
Me? No. Do I need to make some?
We're gonna have to take one for that.
Okay.
Not two tabs, and then the abdomen suspension strapping. Then you can move on to that. I'm messing with the rest of the night. All things. Belt navigation setup, everyone Stormtrooper, it's fine. Not fun. A pro tip about industrial Velcro. If you have a gap like this, don't adhere it down. You need to stuff this adhesive takes the time to set it. It needs at least 10 minutes to set. If you are going to adhere it down, clamp it. Sandwich it between a couple boards and clamp it down. Press that adhesive out. My stuff gets a near permanent bond. After this stuff has been set in for a while, it's nearly impossible. The times I've had to take it off, I've had to pull out a pair of pliers, get one corner of it going, and just yank as hard as you can. It's once it's in, it's in. And this is a big reason why we're using industrial Velcro. It just works. All this fun happens. Fun. The hanging straps doesn't matter. Let me think of that. I just don't want to like put it all on and try to wear it again. That's not going to go. Now we're on some tabs. The parts. You're going to have to pull out a part and sand that's been painted. You're going to have to rough that. And after sand, you got to skin. It's always beneficial when you're running Velcro. You sand the surface, you're creating extra tooth for this stuff to stick on. Some parts necessary, some parts not necessary. But if it's been painted over already, like the Stormtrooper, you don't need to. Wherever the Velcro is going to go, sand it, dust it, and then just cut it off. So, very similarly. started. Transfer your measurements. Those hand guards are big for the piece. That. Yes.
Fuzzy?
Now fuzzy on the inside, so we do fuzzy on anything that's going when you can. We do fuzzy on anything that's going to potentially touch the bodysuit. Because you get the rough side, this can start just like this. That's gonna wear out box. So at least try to. The other part of that is aesthetics. I kind of rather see a hard Velcro if it ever ends up being exposed than seeing the crust. Yeah, that's amazing. Ow! Oh, got me. Plastic shark. Let's take this out.
Plastic paper cups are gross.
Yeah, that's the sharp edge. I'm gonna take another sharp edge. I'll take the sharp edge. I saw it twice today. As an added bonus, you always stand a chance to get a little bit of blood with your arm. All right, back to y'all at no additional charge. Hey, Kenny. Beach dip. Oh, you mean a shore trooper? I guess so. Guess we can't call that beach dip. Stormtrooper and Shoretrooper going. No Death Trooper today. Starts about 2 weeks. Got a few other things on the bench right Get this paint ready. Stormtrooper ready to ship out so we can get out of here. Hopefully no later than Tuesday. I've got another Stormtrooper back here that has been painted. Got another Shoretrooper. Well, had 2 Shoretroopers in line. Now there's 3 Shoretroopers in line. I guess I could have started the video a little differently and you'll see it up here pretty soon anyway. This captain just became available. So as soon as we get him done, we get good pictures on mannequin and everything taken. He's going up for sale, ready to go. Halloween special, get out of here. This client decided after painting that he wanted to have a squad leader instead, so it's just easier to build a whole new suit, paint it, instead of trying to retrofit this one because he's got a lot of paint. So this captain will be available next week. And start squatting. He'll also be our new model for the website. He's also got something really special on it. We've got our brand new hip plates. We developed them many months ago, but just decided to start trying to backform them. We've sent out one kit that features them, and this is the first one we're assembling. It's a much different shape than. Yeah, you do need to get by here, Kenny, because I don't know if you noticed or not, but we got our FFL, so we're allowed to do things.
All the day.
Yeah. Got a nice little safe over here, stockpiling some inventory. And we'll be launching our suppressor line here within a few weeks. Working all that out. All right, just don't stay up. That's fine. Don't stay up. Yeah, we are a Type 7 manufacturer now, so we can manufacture. And we have our special operator staff page, we build NFA items. And we can manufacture NFA items. So we've got some really fun, nice toys that don't make a lot of noise. And wholesale pricing kind of stinks, but to put it to you this way, all the little deals you see, they're just not deals. Like, have those deals anytime. I don't need them. Need no, want yes. So, still got to run a background check. Even on myself. Which I have passed 9 FBI background checks this year. 9. Clean. Oh, wow. What is this we can have? I don't want you to have this any more emails. Exactly. For the bottom. Well, we're 1 year in the new place. 2 years to go. There. Buckle strip. There's a Tucky. Get ahead of her here. Yeah. No. Continue. Finish task in hand. No ADHD. It's not allowed. Task in hand. That some of the strapping to this. All right, done with that?
Yes.
All right. Well, we are on to suspender straps for napkin. Front straps are going to go about here and here. Back straps are going to go about here. First thing you do is sand. Sand that little area. The back of the 1.5 nylon, so the front strap, female side buckle. So measurement about how much you want to have names and all.
Am I using the black nylon or the brown?
Through the end. Pencil mark this. Transfer hold it in place. It's more around the edge. Look at the wall, nylon. Careful not to glue your fingers here. Oh, hey, Matt. North Dakota. I mean, Southern Canada. Way up there. Probably cold too. Ah, 90 in here. Yeah, very terrible work conditions.
The worst.
Except for like 2 months out of the year. That's not 2 consistent months, that's 2 spread out. There was a heat day not long ago, about a week ago, last Wednesday, and it's just like 100 degrees.
It's like 120.
Yeah, 120 outside, 100. It's just a big fat tub. Yeah. All right, doing the back straps. Look, guys, I measure this stuff over myself. I don't pull out measurements. I always use way too much. But I know that abdomen ends about right here, comes down here. You leave a little bit extra. Doing one side, the other side's adjustable. Got too much on after you do your test fit? Not at all. Go through wide line. Like this order kind of got blazed because it's size of the more last. Right now, the dot I want to do is exactly. Oh, you did it backwards.
What?
Backwards. Snacks. Going to snacks. This one we class for. Other helpful thing to make this long enough is responsive to the area. You ever run into it? Just turn your thumb through that. Another method of assembly, like you used to do this, you used to do shoulder belt strap connected to these, but I started noticing it in pictures. It didn't look as good. So that's where we went to the Velcro. Velcro straight on. It does work fine. Go real right or long way. I need a heavy duty setup. I'll find where this needs to be permanently for my shoulder belt, and then strap on there. It starts getting a little funky because basically your shoulder belts, biceps, all kind of permanently attached to it. But if you really want to stay up, just do that one. I've got more work. You've got so well. Fun stuff. Of the regularly known crotch strap. Almost reaching. That's the last thing I have to do. These are matter what kind of thought privileges here. Some of the rare instances where I kind of reverse it. Velcro towards the skin. It's a little easier to thread through. Something interesting about both these suits is free float side connect. Is it really important? Does it matter? Yeah, you can add connectors, but the way everything's pretty much designed, it just doesn't matter. It's not better than sitting up fish hooks, strapping, using 8-inch plastic to mean like that. To be level 32 certified. As I'm armored with. Little 8-inch plastic. Not this one. Plastic deteriorates. What we have here is a make ready set. So she's not getting everything done. How we ship it out. So actually, so this is super quiet. It's a suit number 2 that they the first one shipped many months ago. So, chest and your back. And the other reason we all do side connectors is these little wings. If I could ever show it in front of the camera. They float your body. So it kind of keeps it in place, but your chest plate free float a bit. So it's the back is already plugging to you. Chest is stay free floating. It's not really going anywhere. It's just a plane. Done all that. Yeah, you gotta sew that, and then we have that. You can saw the printing table over there, that self-adhesive EVA kind of stuff, got some strips around that, and we put it around the bottom. So bottom tab, and then the belt will go around that. Belt box will go like that. We're probably going to do the 6 plates with Velcro so we can move them and see what. Let me see what. These are the newly shaped hip plates, much more CRL accurate. They get broke around a bit. Or flat. There's no reason to see one. Curved, that's just to make it better.
We don't have brown thread.
Huh?
I don't have brown thread.
Have brown thread? None at all?
I just have
Crap.
brown here.
Is that black?
White.
Crap. Got any Dollar General?
I don't know.
There's Dollar General and there's A&E. A&E is Lily and an A.
Okay.
That's the closest that goes on.
I shall refer.
Good threatening things. A little curve to it. Black. That's like what we use for storage. Shipping. I've never been a fan of using plates. Because what I have to do, I've got a sandwich box. Using resin, high depth belt boxes. I got sandwich here, so I'm gonna make some voice for that. I'm done with this part. Of course, we have brown thread in the sewing kit. It's not good for that house. That's why we don't have brown thread. Perfect sense. Perfect. All these hard belt boxes, and you have to putty some to them. No amount of resin most of the time. You don't hollow, save on weight. But when you do hollow, you got to put in your drain and vacuum holes, so you don't end up with a bunch of resin stuck on the inside. Oh, sit down for a minute. Make much noises. Don't forget to drink your water. Oh, I'm tired. I got to do this too. The sun and do some formal next week. Made a little mold for the Stormtrooper knee. Just put it on a wood board, drill some holes, and do some background next week. That's ready. Just sit here. Get home. But we're both on a mission today. This is what we have to finish. I need to get this suit finished, ready to ship. I'd like to see him start heading out Monday. And we need to get some good pictures and scaffolding. Get him up for sale out there on all the social medias. And get him going. Ready for Halloween. It's done, pretty much. Somebody could be lucky to sink into that. But Alan do is basically another one for him. We've got one, two, four more Shoretroopers made. But part of what we're doing here too is training people other than me on how to make these. I'll put all this stuff together. Been training Megan on certain things like putting the back assembly together, was in the General Assembly. There's some things he hasn't done to completion yet, like the Shoretrooper doing legs. There, all the rubber straps, buckles, all that fun stuff. It's a little wild. It's not hard. You just have to understand how to do it. I wouldn't wish this Stormtrooper belt first really on anybody because they're just not terrible. It's just not fun. Stormtrooper belts, they're easy. Shores, tanks, muds. She's got mud she's finishing up over there. That's where we started training her. I'll be in the back someday. She's got a mud and a ISP tactical we're working on. Mud is kind of behind her. You can see it in the picture. Training her how to deal with all this fun stuff. This is for the ISB. Oh yeah, we didn't get the little hose doodads on the yet. Hose doodads on. Who's that? Who's that? Be dead. All right, we'll make some noise now. Charge this back. Ooh, you charge the phone. That's more important. They can get plugged in like that. Oops. Oops. Now. That when I first came in. All right, let's make some noise. Jeff, yay, Jeff. Yes, sir. That's yours in the corner in the picture if you're all. I'll move the picture around real quick.